Welcome into Girls Night Out. Every Thursday night, we are hard focused on girls hoops. And tonight, we start with a big one in the Northwest Conference. Spencerville traveled to Columbus Grove. The Bearcats and Bulldogs are tied atop the NWC at 4-0 in league play each. Early in the game, the Bulldogs already finding their rhythm. Here's Elise Fortman showing off the range. The senior cans the triple. Moments later, here's another long-range attempt. This time it's Sage Benroe. Nothing but net for the junior. Meanwhile, Spencerville's looking for an answer, and they find one in the form of this jumper from Tatum Schwartz. Bearcats trying to stay within striking distance, but the Lady Dogs continue to add on. Allison Thompson swings it over to Fortman, and it's another three ball for Columbus Grove. Now defense turned offense for CG. Thompson comes away with the steal, and the senior cashes in on the other end. And history was made tonight. Nicole Nesby coming up with a contested score here. The senior is now the new career leader in rebounds at Columbus Grove with 717. Columbus Grove's your winner, 44-24. Staying in the NWC, 9-8 Bluffton hosting 7-9 Lincoln View. Pirates won last season's matchup 62-57. First quarter, Lincoln View's Destiny Breeze gets the Lady Lancers on the board first. The junior nails the triple from straightaway, giving Lincoln View the lead. A few possessions later, it's Bluffton's Greta Myers putting the defense through the spin cycle there. She lays it up and in. It was a tightly contested game throughout the first half, but finding an open space inside the teeth of the defense is Lincoln View's Annabelle Horstman, who hits from below the charity stripe. Lancers go up by 3. Before Bluffton's senior Macy Schott goes on a little run here, she's able to rebound her own miss, put it back up and in for the Pirates. Then moments later, the seniors on the receiving end of the drive and kick, resulting in the spot up for mid-range that will be good. Bluffton goes on to win this one 45-35. NWC scoreboard, Allen East tops Lima Central Catholic 57-23. Crestview improves to 10-8 with the 44-35 win over Delphus Jefferson. Northwest Ohio Athletic League, Patrick Henry a winner over Wauseon, final score 49-13. Hardin Northern beat Perry. Polar Bears go to 4-1 as we shift over to the Northwest Central Conference. Elsewhere in the NWCC, Upper Scioto Valley a winner 48-41 over Ridgedale. Let's go to the Midwest Athletic Conference. Undefeated St. Henry made the trip north to the Vatican to take on St. John's. St. Henry starts us off here on the move up to Molly Wendell. She'll gather, pass, and score at the hoop. Later, we are off and running again. This time, Olivia Gass catches, turns, and squares up and knocks down the mid-range jumper. You'll love to see it. Second quarter, St. John's on offense now. Lily Klaus leaves it for Aubrey Fairchild, and she's good from beyond the arc. Now watch the drive from St. Henry's Morgan Balmer. Straight into the defense, gets the friendly bounce and the bucket to fall. Later, another long ball from the Blue Jays. This time it's Klaus taking the shot herself, and she will knock it down from range. But it was St. Henry's game in this one. First half coming to an end. Carly Busher checks the clock and calmly beats the buzzer. St. Henry pulls away and stays perfect. Redskins are now 15-0. For Recovery, they get their first conference win, a 48-46 final against Coldwater as we turn to the Midwest Athletic Conference scoreboard. Marion Local top New Bremen 48-34. Flyers are tied for second in the MAC at 5-1. Now, Minster is also 5-1 with a win over Parkway. 44-21 is your final there. And Versailles, the other 5-1 team, they beat New Knoxville 60-32. Blanchard Valley Conference we go. Macombs a winner over Ada 58-36 is your final. Arcadia winner over Lipstick 42-39. Welcome back to Girls Night Out. 15-0 Ottawa Glandorf takes on 10-6 St. Mary's. First quarter action. The Titans on the move. Carson Erford finds Olivia Grotehouse. She gets the hoop and the harm. OG's out to a 7-0 lead early on. St. Mary's looking to trim down the deficit. Here's Claire Turner spotting up for 3, and the junior is good. Cans that one from distance. Meanwhile, here's Erford cutting through the defense, and she lays it up and in. And with that bucket, the Finley commit becomes the all-time leading scorer in program history, surpassing the previous record holder as Katie Hempfling's 1,231 points. Back to the action. Lady Riders moving it around. That's Audrey Reinecke sending one home. St. Mary's still playing from behind, but the Titans have an answer. Madison McKee turns and hits the short J. 17 points from her in this one. And the Titans will tack on more. Carson from long range. She beats the first quarter buzzer. A game-high 27 points on her birthday, nonetheless. OG wins 79-60. Elsewhere, 11-4 Bath looks to stay perfect in conference play tonight against 9-6 Elida. Opening quarter, Elida's offensive rebound is kicked back out to Claire Dingledine, who fires and hits from beyond the arc. Good start. But Bath has a quick response as we go to the other end. Mara Davis says, anything you can do, I can do it as well. She nails the three to match the back of the jersey. However, Wildcats down by 2, moving ahead. Bulldogs inbounding it, leading to Lexi Good, assisting to Emma Mitchell inside for the basket. That puts Elida up 5 at this point. The Wildcats doing their best to hang around. Senior Izzy McDermott connecting from long range. But it was Shea Rager and the Bulldogs who would come out on top in this one. The junior gets the hoop, the foul. She led the way with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Elida hands Bath their first conference loss of the season. Final score, 39-31. More WBL. Salina improves to 4-2 in league with a 47-10 win over Kenton. Defiance tops Shawnee 47-42 in overtime. Bulldogs are 4-2 in league. Indians are 3-3. Wapakoneta beat Van Wert 50-35. Career win number 500 for Greg Mock.